Hey guys, it's Jordan. Welcome back to my channel. So it has officially been 2 months since I started van life, so I figured that I would film an update for you guys today. My phone, as you guys probably have realized through many of my past videos, has been an absolute basket case when it comes to recording. At this point, the microphone basically just doesn't work at all, unless for some reason when I'm using phone calls or when I'm using TikTok, it seems to work perfectly fine. Right now, I'm filming on my Nikon DSLR camera, and this is actually just with the kit lens, and then I'm filming with my Rode microphone. So hopefully this video quality and audio quality is decent. Hello, I hope you guys are all doing well, and thank you guys for all of your support on all of my last videos. There's a bunch of new subscribers, so hello, welcome to all of you guys. Today I am just down at Centene Park in Brockville, and if you've watched some of my past videos, you probably would recognize the park. It is absolutely gorgeous today. This is the first, like, super, in my opinion, super warm day that we've had so far this year. The wind is gusting. It has been intermittently, literally gusting outside, but it's like plus 15 Celsius today, which is, for a Canadian, warm. So that's been good. I've been in Brockville since my last video, so we haven't been going anywhere recently. I've just been around Brockville. Both of my eyes have been so swollen the last 2 days. I don't know if you can tell. You can probably tell. They look so red to me, but I'm pretty sure it's the polyester fibers off of my big white puffy sweater that I've been wearing, but it could be from the cats. And I went to go visit Kaylee because I am allergic to cats, but I wasn't really like interacting with the cats the last 2 days, so I don't know why my eyes have been so swollen. And we're talking super swollen. Like, I took an allergy pill, 2 allergy pills actually. I took some Advil. I was using eye drops, and they were just like, and this entire underneath of my eye was all swollen as well. It was freaking horrible. At this point, I ended up using like an eczema cream underneath my eye because it was just getting so irritated as well. Anyway, so 2 months of van life. Yesterday, an older lady came up to me and brought me some butter tarts in this tin, and she came and drove like directly up to my vehicle and got out, and I was like, okay, that's weird. And then she came and knocked on the window, so I was like, okay. So I was in the back making coffee, like about to start filing my taxes. And she brought me this, and I was like, oh, no, 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 thank you, I'm okay. And she's like, no, like, come on, like, open up the window. Unthreatening old lady that was just out to walk her dog. I think that she saw me parked at St. Lawrence Park a few days in a row and maybe thought that I was, like, struggling, homeless, and needed food or something, but no, that is not the case. I have got a bunch of questions from you guys, and just to like clarify, I live in my van by choice. Like, I could be renting an apartment or rent a room somewhere. I don't need to be living in my vehicle. I'm not like destitute. I'm not like struggling. I moved into my vehicle so that I have the freedom so that I can be in a smaller town that's like a more comfortable community where I feel comfortable and like to be when I want to be, and then when I'm working in the film industry or when I'm going to take other opportunities collaborating or working with other artists on dancing, music, or yeah, television, film, anything like that, that I can just be closer to Toronto when I need to be. When you're working in Toronto, for example, in the Toronto film industry, you don't film in Toronto. You will be filming within the Toronto hub, within the entire GTA and surroundings. So, like, it could be a couple hours drive from the center of Toronto, and that's why when you're working in the film industry, you need to be able to move around all the time anyways, and it just makes no sense to me to have an apartment in Toronto when I'm going to be driving several hours to work in other films and stuff like that when I'm going to be. Or to have an apartment in Brockville, for example, where I am right now, wouldn't make any sense because Brockville's like 3.5 hours from Toronto. So if I signed a lease and had an apartment here, then I'd be traveling like 3.5, 4 hours to go work in Toronto during the film season. So that is why I'm in my vehicle. I have an income, I have food, I have shelter, I could go rent a hotel or anything if I wanted. We are fine. We're doing just fine. For those of you guys that want to support, because people have been saying that they want to make donations or that these are full length movies and that I should be getting paid. if you want to make a donation, I have started a Patreon, do have an income, have been on YouTube since 2006. I don't make a ton of money, but I make enough money to live and to support myself. So that is how I make money. For those of you guys that are more curious, I could make an entire video breakdown of all of my different sources of income that are related to YouTube and stuff like that. But yes, in case you watch my channel and you're wondering if you need to go drop off food or anything, I appreciate it. Very sweet, but I'm not struggling or anything like that. There are homeless people that have no shelter or anything in every community, and there are shelters, there are food banks, there's lots of different places. If you feel like you would like to make a donation to somebody who's struggling, you can help those people. Yonda Fletcher says, "You look like Hugh Jackman." And thank you. I've been getting that a lot more lately in my 30s, especially when I have the beard, which I shaved off. I always got Luke Perry growing up. Adrian Brody. People always compared me to those two, especially whenever I'm on set, like actually working in film. People tell me I look like Luke Perry all the time. Hugh Jackman, I've been getting that a lot more lately. I just thought that we had similar features, like the nasolabial folds and the same eye color, and then with the beard, same hairline. So kind of interesting, but yeah, thank you for that. Robin McDonald says, "I saw the falls in the winter. Also, it was beautiful but very icy where we are. Good luck on your journey." And Robin is referring to Niagara Falls, and it was absolutely gorgeous in the winter. Definitely highly recommend. Totally different than in the summer. But I actually was able to get right up to the ledge and look right over at the falls in the winter compared to when you go in the summer. There are so many tourists that you'll never get that close up. Granny Noodles again sends more hearts. Thank you. And they said, "Most likely looking for food," referring to the coyotes. "We have them all over the USA and they can be dangerous or aggressive. Be careful on your travels." Yeah, we have them all over Canada as well. I just don't usually see them in a Walmart parking lot, and that one was the size of a wolf. I don't see them that big, even out in colder climates where, like where I'm from, where they have so much to eat out in the wilderness, and they still had never seen them that big, and they'll eat people's like cats and house pets. They're wild. You cannot afford to just drive around and clock miles on an older auto. Yeah, I guess it depends. It depends how much you consider like driving around, or if you're gonna be like driving back and forth around the country, for example, and for how many kilometers are on your vehicle or miles. Definitely you need to take care of your vehicle, especially when your vehicle becomes your home. It's certainly important to keep even better care of your vehicle and stay up on your oil changes and stuff like that. I agree. Set up a PayPal or other means for folks to donate to you on your travels. Ask for a cup of coffee. That would be $5 to $10. This is a movie and should be paid for the videos. Take care and be safe. Thank you. Yeah, I've started a Patreon. If you want to sign up for that, it's like I think you can sign up for like $2 a month or something like that for one of the tiers, and you could support that way. I don't have a GoFundMe or anything because I haven't set up anything like that. But yeah, I do have an income, multiple income streams, so that's how I fund this lifestyle. And thank you for your comment. Tom E. Hill 2713 says, "I've been planning to do this for retirement life, like take a transit type and convert it, or just try a Dodge Mini and parking lot or campsite hop." That would be awesome. The transit vans are very, very popular at this point in van life. I've seen tons of them, especially online. That seems to be one of the most popular vehicles. And the Dodge Caravan, this is a great option for people that want to be stealth, or if you want to keep your spending to a low. A transit van costs a lot more money in terms of the upkeep and if you need to visit a mechanic or anything, as well as the gas, obviously, because it's a much bigger vehicle. But the perks to having a transit van is you can actually stand up in them, like stand around, make your food at your kitchen counter, things like that. And depending on your height, as long as you're not like 7 feet tall, there's room enough to use it in that way. Whereas if you're living in a car or a minivan or anything, you have to do everything seated. There's not enough room to actually fully stand up unless you're like under 4 feet tall, then there it would be perfect for you. So Dupold says, "Nobody's watching you, nobody's following you. Stop role playing as a hot chick living alone in a car. Literally nobody wants you." Okay. I don't know who pissed in your Cheerios this morning, but Vansy Wancy, "Will you be moving from that location soon? I worried now about that stupid weirdo that is watching you." In terms of the creepy dude that was watching me, I haven't been there in a couple weeks just because that nature reserve is like much further out. I haven't been sleeping out at that place or anything. None of these are like my permanent place because I'm constantly moving around all day long. Not worried about him. Haven't seen him since because I haven't been out there at all. But in case you're watching this video and you're wondering who I'm talking about, there's just this creepy stalker guy that was creeping on me in pretty much every day that I was out at Mac Johnson. But thank you, Vanzy Wenzy, for your comment. But I think those are all the comments that I'm going to answer here for now. But thank you guys for watching my channel. I hope you guys like this little 2 month update. We're living our best life still. It's basically trying to declutter, make sure that I have a routine in place so that I'm taking care of myself, moving my business forward, moving my art forward, and taking care of my mental and physical health, and making sure that I'm staying safe and all of that. And yeah, that is about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any other questions, I definitely love answering these questions for you guys, so don't be afraid to leave any comments down in the comments below. And I think that that is it. So thank you guys again. Love you all, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. I'm gonna go continue role playing as a hot, sexy chick that nobody wants.